Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alphanine. We have a lot of new subscribers. So if you're utilizing ad blocker, please whitelist me on your ad blocker. I would greatly appreciate that. Now, we have a little bit of news. Actually, we have a lot of news going on with Ripple and XRP as usual. The first article we're going to cover here is from zcrypto.com. All right. And our article begins as such. Ripple's XRP projected to surpass $2.55 by December 2022 following the SEC lawsuit outcome. You know what? I'm glad that they actually put it that way instead of just saying $2.55 flat, right? They said surpass. I agree with that 100%. 100%. I'll actually take it a step further. Listen, I'm going to take it a step further. I'm very confident in this. I would say humbly, and I could be completely wrong on this, I would say XRP is going to surpass $4 easily. When that SEC lawsuit is over, if the judge, and I hope that the judge is able to do this, and I know what the judge is attempting to do, trying to force the case to be over before the end of this year. That's what they have said. If that occurs, the FOMO, do not underestimate the FOMO. Have you seen how many XRP Army members have left? I believe 100% with all of my spirit, they will come back. They will come back. They will flood in. Not only that, the non-believers in XRP will flood into XRP. It will cause a tiny little retail pop in price, but it will be exciting. I'll say that. It's not a flood. It's not a tsunami, but it will be exciting. It will make things very exciting. So I would say $4. It will surpass $4. And I will say easily. Not only that, I said this in the last video, I believe with all of my heart that Ripple is sitting on information. And when the case is over, make no mistake about it, Ripple wants to dominate outright. They don't want any blockchain to be seen as equal to them or better to them, not at all. And they will drop massive news. Now, I don't have a time frame on it. I just know after that case, it's time. It's time. They're going to start bombing away with information, in my humble opinion, that has accumulated over the years. And that also will cause FOMO. When you hear some of those announcements, and I can assure you they're going to be very, very healthy announcements, people are going to FOMO in and that price will rise. So I'm calling it $4 easily. Now, don't get me wrong. You're going to have some dips. Okay, that's natural. Prepare for it. All right. I mean, most of us are long holders. We don't really care. But there are people who want to take some profits off the table when it comes to XRP. So you want to know about that. OK, I expect dips and corrections and such like that, but not to last very long, in my humble opinion. Not the way that I think Ripple is going to go after everything with fire in their belly. All right. So I think we'll see probably a dip around $1.30. I think that's logical. People are going to be tested. They're going to be very, very afraid to lose their gains. They're going to start pulling gains quickly. $2, you'll see probably a dip around there. Of course, it's all pure speculation, but I'm just going by what I've seen in the past. Once you start getting to $2.30, I think people are going to start to question, and that's how you'll see it past $2.55. But anyway, just prepare for dips. Just understand it's going to be regular. It's a natural thing. It's going to be healthy. People are going to take profits off the table, move it into something else. Same thing is going to happen with other crypto like XLM. XLM will pop with XRP. It happens every time that I've seen. XLM will rise. So if you're an XLM holder, also expect dips and corrections. Okay. And I think with XLM, you'll see a little bit more massive corrections. So people are so frustrated with XLM. And so expect some dips from XLM as well. Some mass dips, mass corrections as people take massive profits. That's what I'm trying to convey here. But let's scroll down a little bit here to to read the article, delve into it just a little bit. Like I said, head over to zcrypto.com and show them some love. And as I said, if you want to show me some love, hey, you got super thanks down there. I would greatly appreciate that. It's a little donation thing there. And also you could just simply whitelist me on your ad blocker. Just let a couple of those ads do what they do. I would greatly appreciate that. All right. So let's read this a little bit here. A new report by finance trend survey platform Finder has predicted Ripple's XRP price to hit $2.55 before the year ends. The report, which was updated on May the 4th, entailed consulting a panel of 36 industry experts for their thoughts on how XRP will perform over the next decade should Ripple win or lose the case against the Securities and Exchange Commission. Despite XRP losing over 84% in value since tapping an all-time high of $3.84, which it will shatter, the rise of XRP will be muy linda, mi gente. Muy linda, mi gente. By the way, happy Cinco de Mayo to all my people out there. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Wait a minute. None of you even invited me to not even, this is my angry face later. None of you even invited me to even one Cinco de Mayo party? Not even one party? I'm upset with you. No, I'm just, I'm just kidding, but happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody out there. Oh man, I know you're having a good time. I know. Okay, let's continue on here. The reports project XRP price to jump over 260%. Like I said, expect people to take profits for the remaining duration of this year to $2.55 if Ripple wins its case with the SEC. However, should Ripple lose, hey, we've been winning this entire time. I don't expect the loss at all, but we have to consider it. However, should Ripple lose, the value of the coin could tumble to 68 cents. The current report lowers an earlier projection where another panel of fintech specialists earmarked a high of $2.79 for XRP before year end. You know what's hilarious about all of this? All of this is still a steal. When you're talking about XRP, all of this is still a steal. Wait, still a steal? All right, I probably shouldn't have worded it that way, but it is. What XRP is going to do, in my humble opinion, given on-demand liquidity, right? They're possibly taking a large percent of the market from Swift. Swift is doing badly, by the way. They're scrambling to catch up. That's not going to happen. Interbank payments, payroll infrastructure. Listen, what XRP stands to do is so mind-blowing. All of these prices are a steal for XRP. It's like, you're robbing the bank pretty much, in my humble opinion. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just my humble opinion, okay? So we have that article there. Let's move on to another article. Don't want to keep you guys keeping me here. You guys keeping me here too long. Hold on. All right. So I have a lot of fun here, coming here and making videos for you all. I greatly appreciate being here. I'm very humbled by it, so I have a good time. So this one here is actually, this is an article on Ripple.com. And it's titled, How to Spot Crypto Giveaway Scams. I'm glad that they're addressing this. There is so many scams. Listen, be careful of these scammers. And Ripple's going to tell you a little bit about it, okay? Let's just read this little tidbit here. It says, you may have seen them. The social media posts from scammers posing as President Joe Biden, Elon Musk, Alphaneme, and other public figures promising free cryptocurrency. No. Okay, so my name wasn't actually in there. But listen, they do this to everybody. They go into, and here's and I'm going to tag on to this, something that's strange that I've seen. So they do this to everyone. I've seen fake Alphanemes in the comment sections, and they have these, listen, I don't have a Telegram or a WhatsApp. I'm not going to be asking you for a crypto or crypto keys. Don't ever think that, ever. I'm not going to be asking you to contact me. I have way too much business outside of crypto to even do something like that whatsoever. And I don't have an interest in that at all. I'm a holder of the bank coins, so I don't gain anything from anybody purchasing some other wild card coin or anything like that. But they're doing the same thing to Ripple, okay? And I've seen people do this to Algorand and other companies, and you have to act fast to try to remove them. Here's the problem on YouTube, and I don't want to say too much because I don't want to upset that particular company. But on this website, the more I remove those particular scammers, those bots and such, the more that come in. And now they used to cram all of the stuff all together, right? There would be like a bot replying to itself, and I just remove them. Now they're breaking it apart, so making it even harder for you to remove if you're a content creator, which is mind blowing. They have like different techniques. I hope that YouTube can do something soon about that. We'll see. But I'm just going to continue to try to ban them and remove those particular things. But be careful. Let's read this just a little bit more. It says, scams like these exploit high-profile social media accounts to trick followers into enriching the scammers at the target's expense. These scams can manifest in many forms, including fraudulent investment, business opportunities, crypto giveaway promises, fake job offers, blackmail emails, and even online dating. That's another thing I'm going to tell you guys. Be careful also with your emails. My email has been flooded with scammers. I mean, I never knew that was going to happen. Being on YouTube, I would think that it would just be in the comment section. I watch a lot of YouTubers, so I have seen them in the comment sections. No, it doesn't stop there. They will flood your email. So just be careful if you give strange emails. Be careful is what I'm saying. Hey, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just saying I would be careful. All right. So, so Ripple has an entire article on this. I guess that someone tried to do something and scam for XRP. They have this posting here that they're using as a reference, a 100 million XRP airdrop. So people believe that? Wow. So someone was trying to use Ripple to scam people. Be very careful, okay? So now we're going to move on, all right? We have more, all right? This is also from Ripple.com. This is their Q1 2022 XRP report from May the 1st. All right, let's just take a little gander here because we want to keep up with this company that's going to push the protocol that can bring generational wealth. And we all want that. It says, well, I'm not going to start from the top here. Let's start from the middle. As an XRP holder, Ripple believes proactive communication and transparency are part of being a responsible stakeholder. Moreover, Ripple urges others in the industry to build trust, foster open communication, and raise the bar industry-wide. I agree with that 100%. There are other foundations that are not really keeping people up to date on what's going on with their native protocols. Not happy about that. Crypto market summary. Crypto markets sold off in the first quarter of 2022 due to a combination of regulatory, macroeconomic, and geopolitical factors. Many speculated that the record inflation rates and the Federal Reserve's first rate hike in 3 years were the main narratives driving trading activity at the start of the quarter. By February, the market's attention shifted focus to the growing tensions in Eastern Europe. Notably, Bitcoin and equity markets were highly correlated last quarter. According to data from Bloomberg, the correlation between the NASDAQ 100 and BTC reached new all-time highs, and similarly, the 90-day correlation of BTC and S&P 500 also hit a new 17-month high in March. NFT Spotlight. They have a lot of good information here. Go to ripple.com, check out this article. It's titled XRP Markets Report 2022, okay? The NFT market broke records last quarter. Let me stop there. It's going to break records again. People are going to make disgusting amounts of money with NFTs coming up in the next few years, okay? Listen, you don't have to just buy NFTs and sell them. You don't have to be a trader of NFTs. If you have any art skills whatsoever and you can develop them, you can watch tutorials on YouTube, all right, and learn how to draw basic art. You get hyper-realistic, anime style. All of that is good. You can draw your pictures. You can sell your music. Maybe you do short films. You can NFT them and ride that next wave and just sell your NFTs outright and make some good money for yourself. All right. Can't tell you what to do, but I think NFTs are going to raise. I think that market is going to raise. I think they're going to do very, very good in the future. Let's continue right here. After months of speculation, the LooksRare platform launched in January, allowing NFT traders to claim and stake looks based on their NFT traded volume in 2021, using a similar strategy to SushiSwap's vampire attack on Uniswap. LooksRare drained liquidity from competitor OpenSea by charging 50 BPS lower fees and distributing them to Looks holders. A month after the launch, LooksRare native token plunged more than 60% to $2.20 after severe community backlash from the team, cashing out over 30 million in WETH. LooksRare continued to deliver on volume with $21 billion in Q1, although wash trading with royalty-free collections was likely inflating this volume. The Layer 0 protocol launched in March, allowing smart contracts to communicate across Ethereum virtual machine compatible blockchains. Shortly after the launch, Layer 0 Labs team dropped Ghostly Ghost, the first ever interoperable NFT collection. XRP Ledger in the NFT space. Since the launch of the Creator Fund, Ripple has received over 4,000 applicants for NFT projects across gaming, metaverses, entertainment, art, and more for NFTs on the XRP Ledger. The XRPL has some inherent advantages for tokenized assets such as a low cost efficiency, of course, no smart contract requirements for basic functionality, and was the first major blockchain to be carbon neutral. Several recipients to date who are building state-of-the-art NFTs include Xpunk, Steven Sebring, and Justin Bua. The Creator Fund provides the financial, creative, and technical support needed for creators to engage and deliver new NFT use cases on the XRPL. Ripple has also teamed up with creative agencies and NFT marketplaces that will integrate with the XRP Ledger to deliver a seamless NFT experience for developers. So, in other words, Ripple's trying to bring the absolute best to the XRPL. And, you know, I don't expect anything less of the Ripple team, as they seem to want the best of the best. I like that also. They carry themselves with honor and prestige, so I hope they continue to do that. So, XLS 20 update, Rippled 1.9.0 was released with key contributions from Ripple X, including XLS 20 on DevNet. While the team is excited to contribute additional NFT functionality to the XRPL, stability and scalability remain key priorities for the XRPL community. As with any new feature to a blockchain, NFT functionality will bring considerable additional transaction volume to the XRP ledger. As such, the Ripple managed validators on the XRPL voted against bringing XLS 20 to XRPL mainnet. So I want to just pause there for a moment. I think one of the biggest reasons that Ripple wants to get into that NFT space is not just because of all of the money that the art NFTs and let's say that sphere is bringing necessarily, but when they say all of the money, understand that real estate is included in that. They want real estate moving across the XRPL, 100%. And I think that that's what they're going after. That's why they're working on scalability so much, functionality. There's so many things they're bringing, smart contracts, correct? Like there's so many things that they're bringing to the XRPL and improving on at a rapid pace. Why? Because that they need, not need, but they want, they desire to have that real estate value moving across the XRPL, which is huge money, huge money. So I take it serious when they say all of the money. They're talking about all of the big money, central bank money, commercial bank money. And we're talking about all of these things happening on a delicious product that is extremely fast, extremely secure, all right, has all the liquidity in the world, so you're not going to lose anything. You could always move that value around near instantaneously. Understand that they're also going to be always improving on the transaction speed. This is a delicious product, and that's another reason why I say that in the future, you're going to have major announcements. I know that there's a ton of businesses behind the scenes signing up to use XRP products, but they have non-disclosure agreements because of the SEC case. But when that SEC case is over, you're going to hear a lot of them coming out and saying that they're using XRPL, or Ripple is going to be saying that, all right, because the product is just that delicious. And with all of these things flowing around, all of these corridors, you have Ripple operating in Mexico. Let me tell you something. Do you understand how big Mexico is going to be? Is already doing pretty good. Mexico is going to be exploding over the next 10 years. Mark my words. And there's so many people, good money, big money, moving down to Mexico. Oh, I don't want to say too much because I don't want too many people buying up too many properties in Mexico. You're going to go there and buy some stuff that I like. They're going to buy the stuff that I wanted to buy. But there is tremendously great, beautiful properties down there. Starting businesses down there is lucrative. I mean, there's so much going on. Large business institutions moving to Mexico. So you have Ripple building corridors there, all over Latin America, Europe. Look at what is going on. That price is going to raise raise at all. That price is going to raise. And I'm all for it. I'm ready. I'm very excited. I love that the judge shifted that calendar to try to force that case to be over by the end of this year. I have the time. I'm ready. Okay, let's scroll just a little bit further here. Global regulation. Now, this is where I really put my ear to work here. I've been keeping up with regulations and monetary policy a lot. This is definitely going to have a huge impact on all of the bank coins. Global regulation. Last quarter, Ripple launched a policy paper in South Korea outlining recommendations for policymakers and regulators during a time of increased attention on crypto in that region. In partnership with the GBC Korea and Oxford Metrica, the paper proposes adopting a digital asset taxonomy aligned with global best practices, providing a clear distinction between payment, utility, and security tokens. Yes, that's exactly what I want. I love where Ripple is going. Thank goodness we have Ripple. Thank goodness. They're fighting hard and they're doing a good job, in my humble opinion. Let's continue on. I want to read that part again because that was so good. Providing a clear distinction. And I want to say that in contrast to what I believe I read from, there's a lot of bills being floated around right now, a lot of different paperwork being floated around right now where they bunch crypto all together and try to regulate it all together, even though technologically all of the cryptos are different. Yeah, store of value, you have the utility coins, they're all different and should be treated differently. But let's continue on here. Providing a clear distinction between payment, utility, and security tokens, and implementing a risk-sensitive digital asset regulatory framework in order to strike the right balance between consumer protection and innovation. Regulators in Asia Pacific and Middle East also consulted on the appropriate regulation of digital assets and intermediaries in Q1, including Hong Kong Monetary Authority, who we know worked on a lot of the CBDC and MBDC and MCBDC, and now we know synthetic CBDC. Don't worry, we're going to get deep again, but we're probably going to get deep next week. We're going to start getting to heavy information once again, but right now we're going to have a little bit of fun and keep it light. Hong Kong Monetary Authority, Bank of Thailand, Dubai Financial Services Authority, and Financial Services Regulatory Authorities of Abu Dhabi Global Market. Several regulators continue to embrace crypto as licenses from Singapore's Monetary Authority of Singapore, Dubai's Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, and Portugal's Banco de Portugal were granted to Paxos, FTX, and Bison Bank, respectively. Notably, the UK Financial Conduct Authority made waves as it sunsetted its temporary registration regime, resulting in multiple crypto companies withdrawing their applications. In response, the FCA gave an extension to a small number of firms, including Revolut and Copper, where it was deemed strictly necessary. In the US, President Biden signed an executive order which sets out a national strategy to promote crypto innovation while protecting against possible risks. The EO affirmed what Ripple has been saying for years because they're on the Faster Payments Council. Didn't I tell you? Being on those councils paid off. That is why certain executive orders and certain things of that particular nature sort of echo what Ripple has been saying and pushing. Stellar also. Stellar has been having a lot of meetings with the US government as well. It is very, very good that Ripple is on Faster Payments Council for the United States. Keep that in mind. The Digital Pound Association in the UK, never forget that, and the Digital Euro Association. They are on all the power associations. It's going to get interesting in the future. It's going to get very interesting for XRP holders. It says, while this is a step in the right direction, the industry has been asking for regulatory clarity for years, and existing legislative proposals should not await an extended round of study by the federal government. In accordance with this, House Representatives Thomas, Khanna, Emmer, and Soto recently reintroduced the Digital Commodities Exchange Act, DCEA, which gives the CFTC primary regulatory authority for oversight of spot digital commodity markets. The bill was originally introduced in 2020 and builds on existing frameworks that the CFTC has used to effectively regulate commodities markets for decades. Lastly, the important role of compliance in crypto was discussed on the global stage as speculated on the possibility of redacted evading sanctions using crypto. Let's scroll down just a little bit here. Let's go to, okay, we'll end this video here with a little bit about RippleNet. Go to ripple.com, check out this article that they have here, this post that they have here, XRP Markets Report 2022. There's also a link to it from their Twitter. This is a very hefty page. I was just scrolling and scrolling, man. They did a good job to inform us. But let's end the video with this little tidbit here. RippleNet kicks off year with record numbers. Q1 2022 was a record quarter for on-demand liquidity as volume grew considerably with nearly 8 times year-over-year growth. Overall, RippleNet saw a $15 billion annualized payment volume run rate, marking unprecedented growth as customers use on-demand liquidity for several different use cases beyond traditional remittances or individual payments. That's interesting, very interesting, including treasury and bulk SME payments. Disciplined, responsible stakeholders, Q1 sales and purchases. Last quarter, total XRP sales by Ripple, net of purchases, were $273 million versus $717 million the previous quarter. Ripple has continued to engage in sales related to on-demand liquidity. Didn't I tell you? I told you. Look at all the movements we've been covering lately. All of those movements, in my humble opinion, are to grease the wheels of the on-demand liquidity in particular corridors, getting them ready. Whether the SEC case ends this year or next year, in my opinion, really doesn't make a difference. But hold on to your socks, because when that SEC case ends, it's going to be insanity, in my opinion. Now, that doesn't, like I said, that has no correlation to the flood that is to come, when all of the large business institutions and commercial banks step in, and then the tsunami when the central banks step in. The tsunami, never forget that. No correlation with those. But I'm talking about that retail pop and how all of the other bank coins are going to be going up with XRP if XRP does pop. The possible starting of altcoin run because of an XRP pop. People taking profits, people making good money. Is going to change the energy of crypto for a little while. That's what I mean. Hold on to your blazer. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.